I'm Sarah, I'm from Stoke Park, and welcome again to another one of my videos that sort of brings together my total body workout. In the last video, if you haven't seen it, we did really a warm-up, upper body, and we did some weights, and I want to continue with those weights while standing, and then we're going to go down onto the mats. Use the weights on the mats and do some abdominals as well. Now, again, if you've not got weights, try and find something that you can use resistance with in your homes. And before we start, I hope you are all fit and well, and really think about how much you do and your own positioning, your own technique. Don't do too much. I'm not there to help you one-on-one, but I'm there in spirit. So, okay, so grabbing hold of your weights, all right? Just make sure you're a little bit warm, so just for a couple of moments, and again, you do as much as you want. Just walk on the spot. Okay, just to swing the arms up into bicep curl and lower. Try and keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Just warming yourselves up a little bit and just walking on the spot. Good. Okay, so we're going to swing those arms through. The upper elbow goes a little bit higher, so you use up and through the bicep, tricep, and the pecs up and through under the armpit. Keep the tummy nice and tight. Okay, those elbows nicely in line and those hips and knees in line. Tummy's nice and tight. Now we stretch and pull. You would have done this in the last video. So just allow yourself to really stretch through and draw back in. And as many repetitions as you like. Little bit of toning in that upper body. Squeeze the tummy nice and tight. And just relax those shoulders as you draw them back and through. Back to the swing, elbows nice and high. Good. Now, let's bring it to the side. Turn the elbows facing into the ribs. Bicep curl position. Now you draw up through the upper part of the arm. You keep the tummy nice and tight. Take it a little bit wider. Controlling the movement. Good. Nice and steady. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now bringing those arms all the way up. I'm just recapping a little bit on the last video. So elbows back and draw down with the weight. Tummy's nice and tight. Now with this, try not to overarch the back. Keep the hips nicely in line. Think to yourself where your pelvis sits, so you're not really pushing the ribs forward. Draw down and through. If you feel it in your lower back, you need to draw your tummy in and keep the hips in line. Good, nice and steady. Bring all the way out, down and through. Now join the weights together. Like I say, if you don't have those weights, cans or anything with slight resistance, and take them down towards the floor. Knees are slightly over the shoes, over the trainers, okay, and you're sitting in squat. Now just bring those weights through like a pendulum. Where do you feel it? Initially in the legs. And as we come through, watch my elbows, they stay bent. You pull down. Now lock the eyes on to something that's not moving. Draw down, back and through. Squeeze the tummy. Push down into squat, draw up with the elbows up and over. Good, the eyes are locked. Very nice, breathe for me. Now the amount you do is up to you. What does this work? Arms, tummy, bottoms, legs, cardio. Your heart rate starts to increase. Pull down, back and through, up and round. Good. Steady it. 4 more. Good. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Lovely. Draw down. Now take one of your resistance tins or weights away. Hold the weight in front of you. Draw all the way up and then just draw down to one side. Ribs over hips, all the way through. And again, work in the waistline. Pull through, draw back and down. Now make sure with this that the ribs are over the hips. You shouldn't be feeling this in your back. there is a tendency that people stick their ribs out. So you overarch the back. Your repetitions are good. Steady it, control it, and breathe. Good. All the way. Keep it at the centre. Separate the legs. Hip width apart, the feet are facing forwards. Now draw your tummy tight. Remember, don't stick the bottoms out. Push down and pull. Again, lock the eyes. Squeeze. Now this is like the kettlebell action some of you would be used to in class. Okay, so the hips come forward. You squeeze and you roll the hips slightly up and in. You squeeze the bottom. Good. Pull down and back. And again, all the way. Squeeze and pull. Control the core. Draw the belly button in. Bring the knees over the trainers. Now, this is an opportunity. I don't have any music here today, but you can put on your favourite tunes, get yourself motivated. Once you've got and mastered the move, you can do as many repetitions as you wish. Let's add on. Down we go, around. Down we go, around. Now push and through, squeeze all the way. That lovely waistline, keep it going. Pull through and back. Breathe for me and steady it. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. Lovely. Keep it there. Okay, let's take those weights with us as we decide to go down onto the mat. So nice and steady. Take yourselves onto your backs, onto the mat. The feet are hip width apart. Roll yourselves down. Natural arch in your back. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Good. Take hold of your weights or your cans and take the arms straight up to the ceiling. Now, if you do have weights, you can up the size of your weights when you're laying on the mat. You're non-weight bearing, therefore you can allow yourself to push yourselves a little bit harder. So simple chest press, out and through. Make sure the arms are wide, relax the upper body. Try not to pull through the neck. Keep it seamless. Out with the effort, in with the effort. Draw up and through. Now we can add on to this. Your options are your own. Out we go, we pull up, we take it low. We squeeze up. Now concentrate on your tummy, okay? You try not to draw up through your neck. Look to the ceiling, squeeze the tummy tight. Try not to push the back into the mat. Make the core do the work. Keep it going. Very nice. Your repetitions are your own. Squeeze up and hold. This time, lift a little bit higher and then take those arms over the head and hold. When you're ready, lift all the way up and then take it all the way down. So use the weights to your benefit as you lift up and through. Try not to let your feet come off the mat. Draw up through the core, squeeze the tummy nice and tight. Hold it there, draw back down, arms to center. Tricep dip, over they go. Pull back up and through. And again, over. Now, as you take those arms over the head, try not to exaggerate the ribs. I'm exaggerating now. You push down and you squeeze. Try not. Keep your tummy tight. Let the arms do the work. If you wish to make it harder, let the knuckles lead. Pull up and through. Steady it. Good. Feel it on the back of the arms, on the shoulders. Good. Back to tricep dip. Good. Again, your repetitions are your own. Keep that tummy nice and tight. We're going to add on. When you're ready, pull back and draw the elbows towards the back. Down we go. Tricep dip, draw up and squeeze, elbows to the back. And again, pull up and squeeze, elbow to the back. Again, pull up and squeeze, elbows to the back. Keep it going. Remember, your primary source here is your tummy, not your back. Your arms as well are still working. Your shoulders are relaxed. Keep it there. If you wish to add on, lift one foot off the floor, lower. Lift another off the floor, lower. And again, draw up and lower. Keep it going. Again, your repetitions are your own. You work to your own pace. No discomfort in the back. Good. 2 legs, hold, and lower. 2 legs, and lower. 2 legs, last time. This time, hold. Bring both weights together. Knees opposite direction. Russian twist. Now, with this, you want to make it harder, make the legs longer. Easier. Option, knees closer to the body, or feet to floor. Objective is to get the waist to twist, like a Russian doll. You open a Russian doll through the waistline. Good. Feet off the floor. Keep it going. Pull. Squeeze. Good. Nice and steady. Controlling the movement. Keep it there. Hold. All the way down. Well done. Give yourselves a little bit of breather when you need to. Another few exercises. We take the weights over the head. Remember, natural arch in your back. As you come up, you open. You pull back, you draw low. The speed of this can be to your choice of music. It can be to your ability, or you can give yourselves some bursts of activity, some sets, and then relax. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. Good. Place the weights. Roll yourselves all the way down. Good. 1 weight, or 1 can, or whatever you're choosing to use. Arms to ceiling. Hold. Tummy nice and tight. Think about your breathing as you take the arms over the head. As we come up into the movement, we lift. We draw up. We bring back to the chest. We lower to the floor. Your movement, your pace is your own. Squeeze and pull. Steady it. Draw the tummy nice and tight. And we draw and pull. Good. Steady it. You can do 2 or 3 sets of these to keep yourself going, to keep those tummies nice and tight. Remember, please don't let those feet come off the floor as you come up, because it takes the alignment off the movement and you can hurt your backs. So be sensible about your pace and watch your own technique. Last time. Hold up. Lift forwards. Lean back. Take the weight slightly further up. 1 knee. Pull. Now, that hip to knee is in line. Make the foot blunt. Push the leg away. Work the abdominals. Good. When you are ready, switch. Knee into chest. Nice and strong, nice and steady. Pull up and through. When you are ready, 2 legs, squeeze. Knees into chest. Come on, squeeze in. Little rocking motion, but you're in control. Russian twist. Come on, guys, keep with me. Stop when you need to. Replay the video. Round we go. Good. Keep it going for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Hold. Lower. Last set with these weights. Slightly different. You pull up. You twist, chest, you lower. Again, pull up, up, chest, low. Pull up, chest, low. Come on, keep it going. Elbows out, chest is tight. Good. Come on, breathe for me. Keep the feet on the floor. Control the abdominals. Come on, squeeze tight. Your repetitions are your own. 2 more. Last time. Hold there. Good. Place that weight on your tummy. Place the feet on the floor. Good. Have a breather. Just allow the weight to sit between the hip bone and the ribs. Good. Elbows to the floor. Nice and steady. Keep your ribs and hips in line. Lift up to ceiling and lower, but don't let the bottom touch the floor. Keep it there. Squeeze high. Lower low. Where do you feel it? Glutes. Keep it going there, nice and steady. Breathe, control. What does the weight do? It adds a little bit of resistance on the tummy. It also helps to keep the hips and the ribs in line. Good. Nice and steady. If you wish, keep the heels on the floor, the toes to the ceiling. Keep it there. All the way. Don't let that bottom touch the floor. You pulse on the bottom and hold and pulse and pulse and pulse. Now squeeze back to ceiling. Now take the whole foot back to the floor. Realign yourself if you need to. Very slowly, ribs and hips in line. Knee in, push to ceiling. Pulse, 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 pulse. That's good. For 4, for 3, for 2, lower. Ribs and hips in line. Ready? Other side. Up and hold and pulse. Good. Come on, keep it nice and steady. Hold. Pulse, 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 and lower. All the way down. Well done. Take the weight away. Take the arms nicely up to the ceiling. Now the shoulders nice and square. Bring the knees up into tabletop. You'll know you're in tabletop. If your knees are too far in, the back tries to squeeze into the mat. So tabletop position, hold. Now you have options. Opposite arm to leg, foot to floor, and draw back in. Other side, foot to floor, draw back in. Those of you that are used to the movement, extension and pull, extension and pull. Now draw the tummy tight and in. And again, extension and draw, extension and draw. Come on, keep it going. You can slow it way down as well. So you can go out for 4, hold for 4, draw back in for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can quicken it up. Tummy's tight. Good. For those of you that wish, double, hold, in, and again, out, in. Keep it going, out. Draw tummies tight, in, and again, out. Draw in, up, good. And again, come on, keep with me, up we come. 4 more, good. 3 more, in. 2 more, in. Last time. Now, bring it in and roll. Bring it in and roll. Bring it in. Now, gradually, nose to knee. Nose to knee. If you're not quite there, nose to knee, heel tap. Nose to knee, heel tap. Nose to knee. Good. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Hold there. Very good. Excellent. Okay, let's take the arms over the head. Let's take the feet to the floor, the knees to the ceiling. Think about your tummies for a moment. Collect your thoughts. And when you're ready, simply roll up, head, neck and shoulders, hands to knees, and lower. Again, up we go, and lower. Nice and steady. Draw tummies tight, up you go. Now those of you that can, you can lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Music helps with this when it starts to get a little bit tougher. But remember, if you're not quite there, simple head, neck and shoulders, hands to knees. So we lift and we lower. We lift and we lower. Good. And again, lift and we lower. Keep it going. Good. Adding on, those of you that know the class will understand this. You take the hands around towards the opposite side. Back down, head sits on the floor. Again, rotate, rib over hip, back down. And again, rotate, back down. Rotate, back down. Your pace is good. You can rotate back down at your own pace. Thinking about your movements, your ribs over your hips. Steady it. Good. All the way through. Your amount that you decide to do is your own. Stop the video. Give yourselves another go. We can add the last 2 movements together. Rotate. Head down. Lift. Rotate. Head down. Lift. Rotate. Head down. Lift. Come on, those necks shouldn't be hurting. You need to pull. Good. And again, rotate, head down, lift. Rotate, head down, lift. 4 more. Breathe for me. Pull up. And again. 2 more to go. Steady it, control it. Up we come. Good. Last time. Well done. Lower. Tummy's nice and steady. Good. Okay, those arms back over the head. We've got a couple more moves to do for our abdominals for today, which is good. Again, you can always increase the amount that you do. So arms are nice and steady. Lift head, neck and shoulders. Nose to knee. Sounds like a lot. Here we go. You pull up and down. Pull up and through. Come on, draw the knee towards the nose. And again, in and down. Come on, pull for me. Squeeze. Now, those of you that are used to this, know it and feel your ability is slightly stronger. You can lift and lift. And again, lift. Good. And again, lift. And if you absolutely can, and you really want to, you can add the twist. Twist, pull up. Remember, ribs over hips, pull up. And again, ribs over hips, pull up. Ribs over hip, pull up. Good. So just those knees to chest, knees to chest, knees to chest. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. So lots of lovely abdominal work there. Bring the knees into the chest and just hug the knees. Good. Keep them there for a moment and then take the arms away and over the head. Now blunt your feet a little bit and just extend one leg. As it comes in, roll. And again, out and roll. Now, if the full extension, your back tells you it doesn't like it, remember, always shorten your move. So it can be just a heel tap and roll. A heel heel tap and roll. Yeah? So never overextend that back, never put too much pressure if the abdominals need a little bit more work done on them. And as you get more used to it over the next few weeks, you can extend that heel tap. And eventually we'll be drawing out and pulling in. Drawing out and pulling in. And again, good. All the way out, pull in. Now, there's an add-on to this that some of you know, which is fun. And it just goes out, in, lift, out, in, lift, out, in, lift, out, in, lift. Now try and relax the neck. Pull through the tummy. Good, 2 more. Last time. Double leg. Remember, heel tap if you need to. Roll. What does this do? Lower abs. So really, pubic line and below. That sort of area. And again, good. Keep it there. Pull out, roll in. Pull out, roll in. And add on if you can. Up we go. And again, up we go. And again, up we go. And again, up we go. 2 more. Up we go. Last time, up we go. And rest. Good. Very nice. Roll yourselves all the way up to seated position. I hope that was good for you today. Well, I feel quite puffed myself. I hope that was good for you today. Some abdominal work. Just remember, with both weights, abdominals, any exercise that you do it at your pace. Remember, think about your technique. Think about some of the teaching points that I've given you today. And you can increase your abdominals, you can increase your range of movement, you can increase your repetitions at your own pace. Put on some sounds, put on some music, enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Keep in touch and keep well. Thank you.